let me ask you this: when you went through that conversation to where you're at now, obviously you had to explain to them how this whole industry got behind you guys, and I think, did they start to feel how?
Oh yeah. It was like a groundswell. When we started, we talked to John Pompey. We met him after OFF last year,
right?
And they encouraged us to put a post on Offshore Only and to follow the build thread. And so when we did that, and then immediately I put the backstory on there, and then we immediately started getting all these comments of like, great job, what you're doing is awesome. And then when we finally told our family, and then we showed them the thread, and they saw all the support, it was like, wow, like the industry is, coming together and doing what they can to help you out, to support you. And they could see that obviously, what we were doing was pretty special.
And that support that Jordan's talking about has been absolutely amazing. I mean, we'll get on and thank everybody time to time, but to be able to thank them right now, just with all the kind words and so many different ways they've worded it to show us support. It's just been, we really appreciate it.
Yeah, well,
and it means the world to us.
I mean, you never get your dad back, but one thing, maybe you guys have found a new family, an extended family, and another.
Sure.
And that's,
for sure.
I think, if you could see that it's been there. It's just kind of when you guys.
And it keeps expanding every day. We're here. We met you guys. We met, Peter from Skater here yesterday, and every day we meet new people or we get exposed because of this. And that's what's awesome is being able to meet the people that you see on the TV, you see on online, and
when we didn't know anybody, we were looking at these boats like in awe.
And now
you're sitting. Now you're right in the middle of the entire Key
West. This is just
ridiculous.
There you go. I don't think there's any place in the world that has more power boating going on than right here, right now today.
It's a good conversation piece.
And you're right here in the heart of it from a few years ago, right? Now you're in the inside looking out. So. It's obviously, as I say, powerboating. Tell us now, would you mind give us a little bit about the boat? How much? I mean, tell us the hours, the things, the specs. Everybody would like to know what you took.
October last year when we bought the boat,
it was in this perfect condition, right?
Oh yeah, no, it's very.
A couple hours
pretty rough.
From being that.
Pretty rough. There were plants growing on the inside, and it was pretty rough. Some rot. The transom was rotted. But basically, we started, and we knew it was going to be a total rebuild. So we knew what we were going to get into, and it really didn't matter what we were going to get into. We were going to do it one way or another. It just, how bad it was is going to determine how long it was going to take. And we were in it for the long haul. So, October last year, we went up to John Pompey's shop in Port Orange and started the D-rig. And every weekend, I mean, obviously we've got jobs. We don't have a shop.
What do you guys do?
I'm a commercial realtor. I'm an asset manager for Welsh companies in Naples, and I'm also a general contractor.
Great.
And Jordan and I actually we're opening up a CrossFit gym. I'm in the fitness industry, so
great.
Compete in that. And
so nothing to do with marine.
What's that?
Nothing to do with marine.
I did get my degree in marine science, however.
All right, and you stayed at Holiday Express, right? That's how you own a world-class race boat.
Yeah. So basically, we have jobs, so we can only work on the boat on weekends, and we don't have a shop necessarily, so you can't go there. So we would drive up to. First, we drove up to Port Orange and de-rigged the boat up there, which is, that's about 4.5-5 hour drive from us. And then after that, took the boat to Velocity, which is in Sanford. Steve and Kim Stepp were just phenomenal people, and part of our family now. And they helped us out tremendously.
Allowed us to stay.
So we would drive up there for, I don't know how many weeks we drove up there on the weekend sanding. We just started sanding off the boat. Chris Dilling met us up there and taught us how to sand and not to screw things up, so we're not making more work for ourselves. But basically that was the process. Every weekend we go and we do the next step and we do the next step, and it evolved from Velocity. After we were done there, we went down to Opelika.
Opelika,
Eddie Guardado and Cesar Guardado. Great people. And it seemed like we were there forever because we were still sanding about 4.5 months later, you know.
Yeah.
What did you? How
we got
long
really
did
good
weekend
at sanding.
We just learned how much more we had to do,
Yeah.
and I mean, we would be lying if we didn't tell you it got tough at times.
Yeah.
I mean, mentally, sometimes we're taking steps back, and we're just like, are we making any ground? We just traveled, 7-hour round trip. What did we just accomplish?
Wow.
Yeah.
But
It was,
you still go the next weekend. You
Yeah.
still go the next day, you know, and.